Hey guys, it's Brijette with San Diego Seed Company, and today I'm on the farm talking about cosmos, one of the easiest cut flowers to grow, and you're going to learn why and how in this video. If you've been watching our videos or YouTube or the internet, you know cut flowers are so popular right now. These are the easiest to grow and they give you the most bang for your buck, the most stems, and look, they're so beautiful and dainty. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it from seed, which is the most inexpensive way to start any cut flower. In this video, you're going to learn how to take a $4 seed pack and make hundreds and hundreds of stems of beautiful flowers that look just like this. Okay, if you want to start any cut flower, Cosmos is pretty much like the best beginning cut flower that you can grow because it can serve many purposes. Pollinators love it, it's easy to grow, there's lots of different varieties, and luckily for you, seed is relatively inexpensive. So for a $4 or $5 pack of Cosmos seeds, you can get amazing blooms. Here's the key things you need to know about starting Cosmos seeds. 1, they are a very long season plant, and what do I mean by that? In zone 9 and 10, you can start them really anywhere from late fall all the way into early spring. They really thrive in cooler temperatures, not cold, but cooler, but they can easily grow year-round in San Diego or zone 9-10, which makes them really easy to succession plant to always have blooms. Now, all of these guys were planted. We actually transplanted these out on March 8th, and they were started probably 2 months prior to that. So that can give you an idea of when we started these. As the day length gets longer, they're going to want to start to bloom, which is why we have this beautiful row of flowers that are all super happy. Days are getting longer. We have them on irrigation, so they're super happy. Now, if you're going to plant them in the garden, Cosmos are a great crop to either grow in a really perfect row where you see lots of blooms, or you can also interplant them with other plants, and they're very whimsical looking and so pretty. They look great in between sunflowers or other plants. I mean, really, start a pack of Cosmos seeds and plop them all over the garden. You will not be disappointed. Another thing that's fabulous about Cosmos seeds or Cosmo plants is they easily and readily reseed, which means you'll get them popping up next year. You'll basically get free plants. So for a $4 pack of seeds, you're gonna have plants for many, many years, which is amazing. All right, so let's do the quick tips on exactly how you do it from seed. So Cosmos are very easy either to direct sow or transplant. All of the plants you see here, we transplanted, and that's because it's very easy to get one seed to give you one plant, and then we can get absolute perfect spacing. You will also get better yield on your plants if you transplant because you have more control in that form. These guys were transplanted after the threat of any frost was gone. We didn't cover them. They love the cooler temperatures here in Ramona, and they're on irrigation. Now, though these plants aren't super thirsty, I wouldn't necessarily call them drought tolerant either. They're gonna want regular irrigation to be happy. And newsflash, if you've watched our videos, you know in zone 9 and 10, we simply don't get enough rain. So to have blooms that look like this, you need to have some type of irrigation. Now, another key factor to have blooms like this is Cosmos actually are a plant that cut flower farmers complain about because they take a little bit of work because they bloom so much, you gotta keep on top of them. These were actually deadheaded yesterday, and we still need to do more deadheading in here because they give you so many copious amounts of blooms that if you don't stay on top of it, the plant's going to spend a lot of energy on seed production, which is not what you want if you're actually doing it for cut flowers. So you want to go in and take out as many deadheads as you can, so you can see coming through and cutting these. And making sure, and I talk about this with any cut flower, that when you harvest for blooms, that you harvest deep. And what do I mean by that? I mean, nobody wants a little cut flower that is, you know, this big. Let's say if I had a little beep and I cut those, that's gonna not make for a very good arrangement, too short. Instead, you can see, look how deep we came in here and we cut. We came way down here into what I affectionately call, not a scientific term, the armpit of the plant. And we trim it there so that the sides continue to give you more blooms. It's kind of like when you pinch in the beginning of a plant growth to get a bushier plant with more side blooms and just a happier, more robust plant in general. So in our experience, cosmos have not been a plant that is plagued by a lot of insects. Now, this is zone specific, zone 9 and 10. These guys can really thrive. Other areas that are maybe more hot and humid, that may not be the case, but is one of the things that make this plant so fun and easy to grow. You get these massive clumps of these beautiful dainty flowers in an array of colors that really don't need a whole lot except full sun, a little bit of irrigation, and a lot of pruning. Staying on top of cutting them is going to give you more and more blooms than you could ever know what to do with. So let me give you a little warning. Because these guys bloom so prolifically, they're going to reseed in your garden and you're gonna get new free plants. Maybe that's something you do or do not want. You can see here, these are past blooms that are now going to seed, and these are not quite, the seeds are not quite ready, but you can see they're in there and they're forming. And as soon as the temperatures get really warm, these are gonna get dry and brittle and they're gonna fall everywhere in the garden. And these guys are gonna start to pop up on their own. So it's something to consider if you don't want that happening. For me, I love that, especially in a garden setting. It's amazing to get free plants and let the garden do its own thing. Cosmos are a plant that will really thrive in zone 9 and 10 with very little effort. As always, I'm gonna ask for you to subscribe to our channel because you are the best part of this channel. Comment on this video and tell me what varieties of cosmos are you growing that you love, maybe ones you don't love, or what cut varieties would you love to see us carrying in seed form for you as a farmer or a gardener. If you're inspired by this video and want to start seeds right now, well, guess what? It's the best time here in zone 9 and 10. It's late spring. You can start all of your cosmos seeds, and we have tons of different varieties for you to try, from our candy stripe to our sulfur mix. Guess what? We're also bringing on more varieties because they're so fun. No matter what variety of cosmos you start, you're gonna be satisfied and you're gonna get tons of blooms for you to enjoy and give away to friends and family.